Sketchy. So, welcome to another one. Just a quick recap on the last one. We started taking all the damaged parts off, getting some part numbers, recording everything so we can get some new second-hand parts in. This one we will be getting some of those parts that have arrived. Some haven't arrived still. Some are damaged, but you'll see that in the video. So we'll get on what we can. We find some other bits that are damaged that we'll have to order. Just overcoming some awkward situations and things. But yeah, that's it really. Also just want to say thanks for everyone that was subscribing. It's done really well. Some of the videos are doing really well as well, which is great, thanks. Also I mentioned it was like 95% of people watching the video weren't subscribed on the last video, but that's down to 86, so it'd be great to keep that going. So yeah, if anyone's subscribing, let me know in the comments, give us a like or whatever, really helps, thank you. But yeah, I won't waffle on too much, let's get into it. Right, first things first, we have got some new parts to put on. The door was delayed because of the snow, not sure when that's going to turn up. And also Meg's not available to help this weekend, so can't change the bonnet either. What we will do, start getting this off. A lot of clips. Don't need this. The new one has got one on it. Pretty sure that's all the electronic connections disconnected, so nothing's going to snag. Hopefully take this crash bar off. Should just be these 4 big ones on each side. I've only got an Allen key for this, so doubt it's going to come off very easily. Okay. This is what I'm talking about. It is coming off, but not easily. Could do with a gun, really. Just going to nip up screw fix in Meg's mum wagon. Luckily there's one just around the corner. Ideally I could do with getting a little impact gun and a big one for the wheels and stuff really, but I ain't got the money for that today. So I'm just going to try and get a T, whatever that is, attachment, or like an Allen key attachment to try and get those off, because it's going to take me forever with that. Okay, so anyone that's watched before will notice that I have got a wireless microphone now, but that did die just before filming this because I was trying to charge it with the plastic seal still on, but I did figure that out before filming the rest of the video. Obviously Screwfix didn't have the part I needed, which is standard, but I did find that the rest of these were pretty easy to undo. The hardest one was the one I tried first, so if I'd have known that, probably wouldn't have bothered going to Screwfix anyway. Okay, here I did notice that the bonnet release latch was still attached. I thought this was going to be a nightmare to take off, but it actually turned out to be quite easy. So you've got the cable running through there, the latch is there, and it actually does connect there underneath that bit of foam, which I found out on a forum. So just got to pick that bit of foam off and then slide the foamy condom off of the casing, and you'll see that it just pops out like a little knuckle. You just pop that out and you can remove everything from there forwards, and it'd be easy enough to clip back in when you're done. So you can take this off, you can take the lock carrier off without taking the radiators off, but it does just hang there, so definitely wouldn't recommend it. Try and get this new one on as quick as possible so there's not too much weight being left on those hoses. Now, a lot of the forums were making out that this was a big no-no, leaving the radiators and stuff hanging off the hoses. But actually, it's only about ½ an inch from the aluminium frame that you can see there, like the ladder frame. It just sat on that, and it wasn't putting hardly any pressure on the hoses, so it is doable. Okay, so last time got the new lock carrier on, crash bar and everything's radiators around. That went well. Just going to give her a start up, get the bonnet open. Today I plan to get the wing brackets on and the wings, hopefully. Be nice to get the bumper on as well, but I would like to do the bonnet first. Can't do that on my own, so I've got to figure out if someone can come and give me a hand for half an hour. Got a few bits of buttoning up to do, like change this, stick the old hose back on. I've got the engine running, just want to run it up to temp after having the rad carrier off without taking the radiators off. Reading online, it could have put some pressure on the hoses and things on the cooling system, so just going to run it up to temp, see if I've got any leaks, and then just have a quick look for any visual leaks. Get the last of the wiring loom plugged in. Get these old wing brackets off before we go for the wings. That's brand new second-hand one. side. I'm sure you don't need to watch me do that. So I managed to get the wings off without taking the side skirts off. I don't think I'm going to be able to put them back on, so I've got to take this trim off, get the side skirt off, do it properly. Now, is this an Audi thing or a VAG group thing, or is it just because it's a small little sports car? But to get one panel off, you've got to take half the car apart. So I had to take the side skirt off, all that seal cover there to get to the wing. Also, the clips on this were so hard to get off on all the wiring looms. I don't remember it being that hard on the Kia. Yeah, so anyone let me know in the comments. Okay, so I think I've got enough bolts off. So, one more. Let's offer it up. Let's get a few of these in just to hold there. This panel's been damaged. Now these were panel bonded on before. I'm not quite sure of the benefit of that, so I'm not going to bother doing it. Got to get into the wheel arch now. I'm not taking the wheels off or anything. Just while we're at it, not sure who's responsible for that. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like glitter green. Absolutely criminal. I'm glad I kept the old ones. I could hear everyone shouting through the screen then. Why don't you turn the wheel the other way? Great advice. So now, this back in. Anyone know what these foam inserts are that sit inside the wings? I assume it's just sound deadening, but let me know. Right, time to button it back up. We've got two 10mm under here. Get all these back in. Starting with the hardest one. plastic since they had like a little lip on them which sort of locates where the side skirt should sit, so it can only go in one place, which is pretty good, so it sits in there nice and snug. WD-40. Bit of lubricant in there worked really well just to slide that seal back along the top of the plastic without damaging it. Now, just going to test fit this headlight. That's nice. I'm not going to plug it in. Still got a lot of packing foam in there that I need to blow out. And also, anyone notice it's got a tint on it? So I'm going to have to remove that and sort the, looks like the headlight is really scratched, or might just need to clean some of the residue off. I'm going to try and do this one without taking the side skirt off. There is a little bit of access through there. I've just taken one bolt out. Should be able to slide a spanner in there. Pretty sure. Look at that door. Pretty sure I've got to take this water bottle back out. Alright, sketchy. Button it all up now, and tight, because it's going to have to be moved. Got the water bottle in with a lot of it's difficult. As always, didn't get as much done as I wanted to, but got both the wings on. Got the washer bottle back in, which was quite difficult. It's quite a tight fit because it comes through the top of the wing here. Got to get all the connections in the right place, otherwise they pinch. Get this down. So we'll look with the bonnet shut. Everything lines up quite nicely. Okay, I think that'll end that one there. I don't want to drag the videos on for too long. As I said in the video, didn't get as much done as I would have liked to, but things happen, that's how it goes. Hopefully the next video will be the third and final one, so I'll get it all wrapped up as much as possible, depending on parts and things. But we should get the car on the road, give the inside a good clean out, go for a test drive, fingers crossed. Anyway, and yeah, if you could have a look at the other videos, it should be here and here, hopefully. And I'll see you in the next one.